Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Tyrone Blackburn. Tyrone Blackburn is one of the lawyers that has, clients who have civil lawsuits against Diddy. None of the civil lawsuits can see their day in court until Diddy is done with this criminal case that he is currently fighting. But in the meantime, Tyrone Blackburn took a partial L today, and his partial L was because when he filed the lawsuit for his client Rodney Jones back in February of 2024, he accused Diddy's son Justin, and Cuba Gooding Jr. of doing some wrong things to him. But he failed to serve Justin Combs and Cuba Gooding Jr. So for right now, the judge said the case is dismissed. And, they do have the opportunity if they want to refile and actually serve these people, they can. But for right now, because they did not meet certain deadlines, the case is dismissed. Let me go ahead and share screen so we can get more into this story. So Diddy's former employee, Cuba Gooding Jr., Justin Combs, lawsuit dismissed, failure to serve. So Diddy's former employee, Rodney Jones, will have to refile his lawsuit against Cuba Gooding Jr. and Justin Combs if he wants to pursue legal action because the case has been dismissed due to failure to serve them papers. The case was dismissed Tuesday morning with the court pointing to Jones' attorney, Tyrone Blackburn, inability to effectively serve the two stars as the main reasons for the dismissal without prejudice. According to the docs, Blackburn waited until the service deadline was imminent before making any meaningful efforts to serve them and failed to show any good reason for failing to get it done. Jones' lawsuit was filed back in February of 2024. So here it is, past a year later, and he still didn't serve them. So the judge said, enough is enough. Apparently, Blackburn sent a process server to Justin's residence to serve him documents, but couldn't because of a massive gate and fence around the property. Blackburn told the process server to leave the documents with a security guard, which he didn't do. The process server tried the next day, but again didn't leave the documents with a guard, arguing with Blackburn that service to the security guard or the front desk personnel would not be accepted by a court because they will not be able to guarantee that just because those individuals were given the papers to give to Justin, that he actually received them. You got to be able to say that you actually served the person that you are suing. While Tyrone made it clear he would handle the court arguments and the server simply needed to do his job, the order says the documents were never left at Combs' residence or with the security guard. As for Gooding, the court says Blackburn provided no documentation that he tried to serve Gooding in New York or Florida. If you don't remember, Jones sued Diddy, Gooding Jr., and Justin Combs, claiming Diddy would touch him in his private area. He claimed Diddy instructed Justin to find underage girls to attend the parties he threw. He also accused Gooding of touching him in his private areas, okay? And I'll leave it there with that piece of it. Diddy, Justin, and Cuba have flatly denied all of Rodney's claims, with Sean Hawley, one of Diddy's lawyers at the time the lawsuit was filed, telling us they have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies, which they offered to Blackburn, though he never picked up the phone. We reached out to Blackburn to see if they plan to refile. So far, no word back yet. For these individuals, that's Rodney Jones right there. Let's set this on Rodney for a minute. For Rodney, and let me back up a little bit and say this: lawyers are expensive, and if you can't afford a lawyer, but you have a case, sometimes you will settle probably for a lawyer that'll tell you, you know what, I'll take your case. You don't have to pay me anything up front. And if we win, I'll get XYZ dollars out of how much ever you get. So sometimes you will get a lawyer, you'll find a lawyer that will be agreeable to that type of contract. But if you don't have the money, pursuing these things can be very tricky because you may spend a lot of money trying to pursue it. And money that you just don't have. So Little Rodney, I did this case on my channel way back in 2024. You can Google, just put in the search button and it'll come up. I read his whole lawsuit. Little Rodney at the time, he mentioned that he just didn't have any money. But I would say to him that Tyrone Blackburn just seems to be one of those lawyers that he just seems to be one of those lawyers. I'll put it to you that way. You fill in the blanks. So if Little Rodney really wants his case to go somewhere, Maybe he needs to do a GoFundMe so he can find a reputable lawyer that will be able to really fight his good fight and get process service that can serve the people that he's trying to sue, really serve them. Anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on Tyrone Blackburn taking a partial L. They're still able to sue Diddy, but they're not able to sue Diddy's son, Justin Combs, and Cuba Gooding Jr. unless they do a refile. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, people, and I'll see you on the next video.